As we have a successful test yesterday with our 3.4 kilowatt hours lithium iron phosphate battery test on a surge test, and today I decided to, we're still sitting at that right there. It has been running all night. So what I have done, I would just want to do a test and incorporate this guy here, the kid. So I had the flexible solar panel outside with no proper adjustments. Those are 250 watts, and they putting out up to 53, as you just saw. And now we just have a cloud. The sun is coming up again. So just trickle charge, just to see how the system go, because I'm gonna clean up these. I'm trying to clean up this entire mess here. I call it a mess because I want to get these terminals, block terminals, installed properly. Then I want to incorporate a shunt, 50 millivolt to 500, 500 amp shunt. We have a 50 millivolt here, a delta. So I have this wire cable already incorporated to it. So just want to show you what we're gonna be doing here, some kind of ramping up. Let me show you this. It's putting 3 point something, and the amps on those panels are just little. What would you expect from a flexible solar panel? Smaller. I'll take you outside and show you how they look like. If you haven't seen it, go back to my playlist and see on the flexible panels there. You'll see them with the gold zero. This guy, you'll see it on my playlist. I just ran a flimsy wire on my deck here. You can see. Set up this little panel. I put zip ties into this, just anchoring up here, and see, these are two little guys. It's not oriented properly, but this is what it is. These are Renogy 50 watts RNG-50 dB Delta Bravo, and see the amps they getting out is supposed to be 2.84 optimum, the VMP. The ISC is 3.05. So you can see it's up to about 600 volts of these ones. And these are UL listed. It's a Renogy from California. You can see these are how the modules look like. There's the same one here. So we haven't seen the 100 watts out of it, but maybe if we can angle it properly, we can able to utilize some of the power. Like and subscribe. As you can see, we bring more amperage, more than the recommended on the solar panels. So you can see 3.5. Earlier specs you can see is a 3.05. So we bring in more, and the panels are not even oriented properly, and we should have able to bring more wattage as well. But I just lay them on top of that and see whatever trickle charge we can able to utilize from these modules. So on a 24 volt panel, you've seen the or 12 volt solar panel, you've seen the specs, and these are the inputs coming in. Operating voltage operating voltage is 37. You just saw that, and the battery voltage is 14.5, 14.4. No loads, and we haven't generated any kilowatts. We just plug this guy, and kilowatt hours or any amp hours generated for the day. So this is how we stand right now, and the system is still running fine. And just want to update you and see what you like from this little system I set up here live at the JW Solar USA in Minnesota. Let's check the voltage again and wattage coming in. This is just a portable setup. That's why you see all spaghetti wires here, because I have to run the wires going to their inputs or to their devices respectively. And after this test and see what we can get for today on this, I can try to do some proper install here, wire management like I mentioned earlier, with the shunt. And we might probably use Magnum BMK battery monitor kit and incorporated with this. I have one of them. I don't know if I want to use that on this. It's a very expensive device, but I want to see if I can able to use the Victron Smart Shunt on this. I'm trying to stay away from a lot of wires coming in, because I was going to use the remote, that remote over there, Magnum remote, is going to be plugged on sides here where it's going to be mounted, and for monitoring the voltage. But if I use the BMK battery monitor kit for Magnum, it will work properly. And I just have to throw a very expensive device, BMK, into this, which I can able to utilize on future videos, like this guy right here. Remember this box, right? So these are another portable generator here. I have to install the meter. I'm going to take the advantage of this, and you have the Volkswagen e-Golf batteries in there. And this setup is for that. I'm just borrowing the charge controller for midnight so that I can able to do the charging from outside. Okay, well, if I want to cut the expenditure and save the BMK, which is I can able to use on the 48 volt systems, which I have a 24 volt and a 48 system international version, which is instead of Magnum 44 48, it's going to be a Magnum 43 48. So I can use that BMK on that instead of using it here. I can just buy a Victron Smart Shunt into this, so I can able to use a Bluetooth capability, which I have an old iPad. I think it's an iPad 2, whatever it is, the older version. And if I can able to download the app and get it to work and use a cell phone onto this or use a laptop, it depends, when I download, because now Windows, you can do the app version and the Windows version. So I can able to utilize, or I have a little laptop, which I have a little mini pad or mini laptop, and hook it up to this guys to do whatever adjustments and see how things go. So it can be really neat, sophisticated stuff. And I can even able to borrow someone's even cell phone and tap into to do any configuration if I want to see if I don't have my phone with me. So I can just sync it into the Bluetooth device of the Victron Smart Shunt, and there we go. So that's the best way I think I have to go. It's universal, it's easy to do, and you can utilize it anywhere, and everything's going to be fine. Thanks for watching. JW Solar USA, live from Minnesota. Bye for now. Alright guys, this is the power we're taking out and we're charging from the solar. That was like 700 some watt. And what I did today, I increased a load test, another one. I increased the cooker, rice cooker. And here the batteries are still doing pretty good. And let's check the wattage coming from the solar here. So bringing 64 watt, almost 5 amps from 100 watt solar panels, flexible solar panel. So this is the wattage coming in, while the voltage on the AC side is dropping to 600 something. Those are the amps, 66 amps. What I'm gonna do, the freezer, the fridge, everything is running with the rice cooker. I'll show you. You can hear this one running. You can hear it. And there we go, rice cooker right here. We're cooking rice. There we are. Everything is cooking. See the lights going on here. Now it's boiling. It's gonna give it a little bit of mix right here. Make sure. It's almost getting there. I just had it within, I think what, 5 minutes ago. So it's nice to have a rice cooker. So I'm cooking rice and the light is on, the red, that means it's cooking. Upright fridge is running. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna force this Primo water dispenser. I'm not gonna put the heat, maybe I'll shut down the system because, so we're gonna try and turn the cold water, which is here. Let's see if you can handle it. There you go. It took it. I can hear the compressor. I can hear the inverter running. And we're still bringing 66, 67 watts, almost 5 amps from the solar. 762 watts coming up from the AC. And we pulling 72 amps from the batteries. Now checking the wires here. Like I started feeling a little bit warm here. The BMS on batteries, I think, is working. Okay, and this is how you test too if your batteries are still connected like the way they were. And so I can feel each BMS or each junction or each string is warm. That means that battery is connected well. Yeah, this line is connected. I think they're all connected because they pull in power, transferring back the power. That's the good thing. It's a manual test. But I can feel a little bit stress, a little bit warm on this side here compared to the rest of the battery. So that tells me my batteries are all connected. So the solar is trying to put trickle charge, and we're pulling 755 watts at 73 amp hours coming up from the battery. We're sitting at 13.2. You saw the voltage earlier. So guys, I'm sorry we just missed that. I heard a click by the time I moved the camera. So the rice cooker is going to warm now. It's not cooking anymore. It's just maintaining the steam and it drops. So the cold water dispenser is still running. Look at the amps already dropped. The cold water is running. So on my next test, I would like to have all the water heater, the water heater from the water dispenser and everything. Oh, we're almost pulling 70 watts. Almost 70 or 70. There we go. 70 watts. So we want to make sure that we have everything running. Then we can do a test Now we can cook rice, we can have the freezer, the fridge, the refrigerator, and the upright freezer, the water dispenser with the not within the heater, but we have the rice cooker, everything. So that means this 1000 watts inverter is really doing good. I would recommend this thing big time. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. jwsolarusa. This is my test today. I'm showing you guys, and we're doing good. As you can see, the rice, like I told you, rice cooker. Now you see the lights, amber lights come stand by while it's almost finishing up, getting everything cooked. The steam is doing its thing. The red one is off. If I push to this one, we can go back and check. It's not gonna stay because it thinks it's already done in the process of doing this, so it doesn't need a high heat anymore, so it goes automatically. It's just maintaining everything so they can steam pretty well. I have the other freezer right here. You can see this is the bottom side of it, the refrigerator. Everything is running perfectly. I love this. I love this. It's a 1000 watt inverter. That's the upright freezer, refrigerator. The bottom is a freezer. Other stuff. And all the way. Alright, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Love you guys all. Bye for now.